for the benefit of my YouTube videos. You got to try and keep them controlled. Oh, helps if I unpause it all. More deadites across the bridge. I hate you. This is where you there, and you. Get over here. The disfavoured are back. Guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a doll, will you? Herd them back. Wait, not another disfavoured. This is a fate binder. Odd. I would have expected, well, just more soldiers. Here to convince us to kneel and lay down our hand. Oh, for flip's sake, dude. Here to convince us to kneel. Excuse me. Sorry. Here to convince us to kneel down and loose our heads. Dun dun dun. Your heraldry, House of Matani. Apologies that your river must be dirtied with this conflict. I need to resolve this insurrection with as little killing as possible. Change requires bloodshed, but hopefully this war will come to an end. The sooner you surrender, the sooner your children will live in prosperity. Let's do this. I am honoured, and will trust that all grievances wash downstream. She clears the throat thrown by your formality. May the river guide you through the valley. Your friends seem to have misplaced most of their squad. Guess they're somewhere in my river. My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants that have been fed to the eels. Unless you want to try a running leap over your stuck, maybe try heading downstream to Placid Crossing. We have more warriors there, but I'm certain they'd be just as happy to kill you. Yeah. Trying to take stock of our crew. We'd had unexpected help of late, kill and rape a realm enough that everybody comes out of the woodwork to shiv you in the ear. Let us cross and we'll grant you mercy. Hold your oaths, hold your oars a second. I have a statement prepared from Captain Uri for just this moment. She reaches into her belt with an impish smile, pulls her hand out to reveal nothing but the local hand gesture for genitalia. Wait, that's a second there's a second missive here somewhere. She ferrets scoring her pockets and once more displaying her phallic gesture again. As amusing as I find this soon-to-be corpse, it would appear that our distraction has paid off. She nods. He nods to the west. I wouldn't keep standing there, Fatebinder. The river's currents are quite unpredictable. Oh, we are clean legging it. Leg it! Report. Yeah, let's do this. I'm here. Good work, your gang has salvaged this mess. Thanks. Oh, sorry. Well done. While you were toying with the Oathbreakers, my gang had the opportunity to set a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. The Furies wait to join in the battle. Thanks, but perhaps had you listened to any as soon as... let's just go with that. I really can't antagonise them anymore. It's becoming hard work. The plan now is to lower that bridge. My warriors can't swim in their armour. The lighter troops, he points squarely at you, can move across the rope, then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. Crossing by rope, are we? Barrett clears his throat and shifts his weight awkwardly. In that case, then, I might recommend I go last. For once, I agree with Antonio. My gang's been spotted, but go now before they get overwhelmed. The music's also really cool. It's one of those things that I would highly recommend everybody plays this game. If you actually go to my channel, there is actually a link on Twitch to actually purchase it through the Twitch app. There's also Steam. but are both digital downloads. Get it immediately, rock it on. None of this waiting business like in the olden days. Yes, I'm referring to when I used to buy games.
I think we're bad at making seconds. On your knees, worm!
Damn thing couldn't pierce cloth.
So, they're using magic, we're using magic. Sicko. We need to, like, get the mages on.
Face my iron!
Well, that could have gone better. Yo, Healy Healer, son. That was weird. I've never seen the computer actually use mages before. Not to effect, anyway. Ah. Doom ba-doom ba-doom. This is gonna be good. And do you know, it reminds me of like speaking of art styles, reminds me of the old
Butchers have come! Flee!
the old Fallout 2. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just that sort of really nice, well drawn out artwork, rather than actually like polygons and meshes and obscenely detailed layering. It probably is those things, but it's just really nice. Raise your hand as if you'll leave behind orphans. Brandish your weapons. Yeah, they're legging it.
I'm not here to make friends.
Come on, let's just get tooled up. Boom! Sucker! Let's start spearing.
Don't know about you, but I feel like...
This is the thing I never got about this particular policy. There's loads of ranged capability in it, because you've got javelins, quills, and archers, but they never seem to sort of deliver on the promise of ranged combat. It always seems to just feel light, do you know what I mean? Like there's something missing. Excellent work, Fightbinder. Just hold the bridge against our reinforcements. Okay. I'm not really sure what it is. It just feels like yeah, it just feels like there's something missing. But it's probably just me. Ooh, two-handed weapons. Any better? Damage is slightly worse. What is it that does? Sage's hood. Let's have a look. Christ, worse than everything. I don't know what it compares it to. That. It doesn't come off. More armor. An iron javelin. Right, let's go back to checking out these stats. No, it's that's why you're not going full postal in the situation. Because you can't throw swords. Last time I checked. I don't think. Bows. Right, what about your bow? Is this actually better? Yeah, in everything other than accuracy. But we don't use you as an archer. I've got you as a DPS tank, weird multi-role, and obviously a support mage. Which I think is the generic role for mages. I think that's just what happens now. All mages are support class. Random. So what was I going to say? So yeah, we can continue streaming like Pillars of Eternity and stuff, or we can move to other games. I've got an epic archive of games I'm actually really looking forward to playing anyway. So we can certainly. I was debating about doing something like Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, or Star Wars: Old Republic, the MMORPG, because I actually really like that as a game itself. I know a lot of people don't play it anymore, and it was considered one of the dead games, which I find a bit unusual, because every time I log on, there's hundreds of people still in the service. I've still got friends that play it. Saying that one of my friends was playing it for nearly 5 years. Right, everybody screams and
They're
runs
here.
off.
Run! Go now! I'm not.
Right, how are we doing this? Go for it. Go for it. No. Spells. Power the situation. Yeah. Let's go.
Here to
Full
make friends.
combo on this. And we'll power you. Oh, that's right. Fierce is set to target the weakest enemy, isn't she? So she'll just keep switching it. I remember now. Wow. Really went for it. Yeah. Ooh. I tell you what, this is what I mean. There's just loads of loot I simply don't remember being.
The Vendrian
Good thing I keep a torch and wrench
guard
handy.
can't protect us! We must go!
It's because the Vendrian Guard have got to be alive to want to protect you.
What do we have?
Whoa. That is epically bad.
Take care of it.
Christ versus get fragged. Not anticipate that happening. Yeah, there you go. That's what you get for making assumptions that you're gonna be fine.
Face my iron!
And ultimately not. Proper rookie mistake. I apologise to everybody watching the stream. Because that was super rookie. Ooh. Well, that was just embarrassing. I'm so glad I did it on the internet where everybody can see. I mean, that's just literally the way to go. We will definitely check that out in a sec. I don't think I actually want anything from you people. I'm just here to rifle through your pots and pans. Because that's just how we do it. It's Friday night, and we're feeling alright. That's so not the way the words
Kairos'
go.
soldiers are here!
Oh, return up the max. Turn up the Mac. Yeah, that's a song, I'm sure it is. Alright. Let's do this. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Spiny, traitory woman. Do not fear, sons and daughters of Apex. Kairos' hounds are at our doorstep. The Vendrian Guard will not abandon you. Brave warriors of the Vendrian Guard, these foreigners and sellouts mean to burn our homes and butcher our families. Summon what strength you have and show Kairos the price of taking our lands. Several soldiers step out from half-closed doorways, dimly lit alleys, fury blazing in their eyes. How in the name of Ash did these hill folk get their hands on iron weapons? I must have him doing this. You know, stroking his iron throne that is his body. Barrick regards the locals with momentary panic and bewildered before setting his stance back to battle. We're gonna rock you, homie. That's what's gonna happen. I can't. Oh, you're not actually.
Negative.
There we go. Smack and grab. Smack and grab. Eternal flame. Launches an arrow drenched in oil. Yes, we'll have some of that. Do that. Intercept him. That fool, he needs to get wrecked.
I will aid you.
Because he's just gonna get smoked through. Go on. Rickety wrecked. That's a really unpleasant way of dying, to be fair. Go on. Return of the man. I was going to say, if anybody's watching the stream and actually likes music, pop in and let me know. Let me know either on Twitter or in the chat section itself, or in the comments on YouTube. And I'll see if we can get Spotify set up to run in the background. Because I was having a look at some of the widget options, and we can probably get a sound player. Because, you know, music, everybody likes a few tunes. Imagine you've all got a taste in music that's going to be different to mine, because I'm known for my... how do I... I'm known for my taste in music, which is eclectic at the best of times. As it just sort of happens. I don't even think there's rhyme or reason to it anymore. It's just, you like music, I like music, this is sound. Huge maps. Well detailed. Oh, I've got the wrong way entirely about this, haven't I? Yeah, we'll not fight the captain just yet. We'll go continue our pillaging. Or is that the exit out of here? I've not actually seen a place yet, so... I did actually find the iron, I didn't I? Secure Echo Fall. Oh, I've obviously not got enough. Yeah, because she's tooled up and actually ready for a fight. Interesting graphics glitch you've got there. Can't be a good bit of random rendering. Right, let's do this. Try fucking cheese it and drop a spell on them. Is it cheesing it if you drop a spell on them? I suppose it is really, isn't it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments section if you think it's cheesing it. I think it probably is. But darn it, I like cheese. Cheese is good, okay. I recently came back from a trip from Yorkshire, which is in northern England, and I have to admit they have some of the best cheese ever. So if you've ever watched Wallace and Gromit, they talk a lot about Wensleydale cheese. I actually got Wensleydale cheese from where Wensleydale cheese is from, so that was really cool. Here they are, weapons up, and remember those no longer with us, honour them with the courage and prowess. The townsfolk may go, Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should maintain those who specialise in dealing death. Let the villagers go. I'm not here for slaughter, I prefer to talk. The townsfolk may go, the rest of you stand and fight. Yes, I'm alright with that. Yeah, no, we're alright. Far be it for me to question a call, but this village is a source of aid for the Randian Guard. We would be fools to leave it standing to resupply our enemies the moment our backs are turned. Fair point, the villagers are guilty as well. All we surrender or perish. I believe Kairos would wish us to show mercy to the villagers. Strange. I thought I was doing the talking. He's actually correct. That's the problem. He's disfavoured as well. Let's just kill them all. I didn't know our guilt was a winter fever so easily shared throughout the village. But perhaps the only way to impress your overlord is to slaughter the sick and ready. They knew the cost of defiring Kairos. They did. That's about the logic I'd expect from one of Kairos' pawns. I want this spineless pile of excrement off my riverbank.
I am
Yeah,
a
you're
shield
gonna
wall
die.
to myself. My armor feels lighter.
Shouldn't do. She's so ugly down. Excellent, start piling it on. Right, now... I need to try and do some interrupting on these guys, because this mage is really going to make it difficult otherwise.
You squirrely bastard, aren't you?
Interesting armor. You just crush him already?
Let's have it then.
Get me out of here! Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Boom. Right, kill this mage, man.
Crap.
There's a profanity setting on
I'll
this.
tear your skeleton out by...
It seems particularly intense tonight.
I'm not dead yet.
I don't remember it being so.
Fall.
Oh, everybody's dead, Dave. Sybil can barely summon the strength to crawl. After several attempts, she slips on her own, pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on you. Her mouth's several words, though non-coherent sound, escapes her mouth. Here come reinforcements for the awkwardness. Well done, Fatebinder. If this one survives its wounds, we even have a fresh present for the Archon of Secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. That's a mighty big if. These southern folk are a sickly bunch. Look at her suffer. It's making me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. Let this one go. Finish her off. She fought well enough. I say give her to the Scarlet Chorus, see if she survives it. Yeah, because I pissed them off last time round by killing one of their intel points. So I kind of need to make up for it. A wise choice, my good Fatebinder. This, take this one back to camp. Be gentle for a change. If you deliver a corpse to the voices and alright, you can expect to share her fate. So if she lives, this fanatic will be trusted with a weapon. Lovely. And what of this village? The locals could have trapped the houses. So too risky to commandeer the site. He shrugs and turns. We should burn the town. It'll cut off support, send a message, and the smoke's... Yeah, I'm with that one actually. Did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it? Now I adore the mystical power of fire in ways none of you could possibly understand, but even I think it's time and place for arson. Firebinder, kindly tell Antonio, he's free to burn his half of the village. The Scarlet Chorus would like to keep half the spoils, not smoke it. Burn the village with everyone in it. Let us send a message to the rebels that won't soon forget. The settlement should be preserved, and any still here made slaves and conscripts. No, burn it to the ground. A waste of life if you ask me. You won't even entertain the idea of giving these villagers to the chorus of conscription. Don't think of it as a mercy, think of it as practicality. We've been fighting for nearly 4 years. The chorus needs blood to toughen up the ranks. Verse gains. Everybody wins really very well. I guaranteed you won't regret this. We'll have these local simpletons whipped into fodder. Excellent. You place I need to keep that down actually. You place too much trust in these locals, especially after their deception. The first chance they get, they will turn coat and stab their gang boss in the back. That would only prove our point. These are competent fighters who are better to put to work in Gorius' army. No boss who falls to a simple villager deserves to live anyway. The edict looms, people. We need to hurry up. Have we nothing better to do with our time? Hear that? The chorus just made this town their headache. Now start rounding up your gear. There's lots to do before we rest. A sensible decision, dear Fatebinder. If we hold to the disfavors program of raised soil, what will remain for us to rule? Seize this place, search the homes, take all that you can carry, give each survivor a chance to serve at the voice, but to be ungrateful, be brutal. Fatebinder, you've helped enough. The Iron Marshal has sent word that the Archons are meeting at the disfavored camp, and your presence is required. You should make haste back to camp. Yeah, I really probably should. But first things first, a pillaging must happen. Right, so let's have a look at the new stuff we've just picked up. Right, what were you? Probably end up there. Iron Axe, it'll end up there. Iron Great Sword, we'll double check the stats on that. Not worth it. Yeah, the weapons are just not better. But the shield is. Varric, your shield. Oh wow. Hold on to that. Yeah, because that's just fine. You're already two-handing the situation. Right. Go back to two-handed for a second. Ooh. It's literally the same, but this one just looks different. I gotta be honest, that just looks cooler. Flog it. Battle axe, or just axe. It's gonna have to be an axe. But then again, if they're the same, just hold on to it. Right, anyway. Getting those manis out. Whoop whoop. Mani perks. I really don't know. I don't know why I said it like that. But there you go. It's a lot of Varandian Guards armor. Could have everybody dressed up like this. It's just that actually this is a lot better than what you've got. I genuinely think Verse is probably going to benefit from wearing their armor. Well, Alucard. It's that deflection. No, wrong thing. What am I looking at? A deflection is a property of equipment that is present in talents and abilities. Each modifier to a character's deflection lists the type of hit it converts. The finesse attribute increases the amount of deflection. So, parry, will, dodge, endurance, magic defense. Oh, deflection, right, okay. When a character is attacked, the deflection determines the percentage of chance that the attack's result is downgraded. Critical to a hit to a graze, and a graze to a miss. Right! So actually deflection is actually quite good. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is keep a set of it just floating around. Mainly because if we get into a fight where it's just not worth it, we'll have it. But we've not really counted anybody hitting hard enough to worry about deflection just yet. It's not like anyone's stacking criticals on us. Why would you not want the names? So that's probably a good idea. Right. Come on. Right. Firebinders are always in the war tent. It's because they're just angry. Hello. Oh, that's right, I'm selling things. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell all the weapons. Except that shield. And the sword, because I never know who I'm going to encounter next. Probably makes sense to keep a full suit of Varandian Guard. I'm probably never going to use all this stuff, but gotta hold on to it. Yeah. Right, trade. Ooh, iron rings. What makes up iron rings? Dunno. Iron greatsword. Compare. Yep, still better. It's just a beast. It's a straight up beast, that axe is. So, what am I doing? I've got this quest still. Explore for clues of the missing shipment. Did I do that? I'm sure I've done that already. Right, let's go talk to the angry ass Archons. Then I think we're probably going to call it for tonight, because I'm actually lagging really hard now. Let's go into the gym thing. It's never good for you. It leaves you utterly drained. I don't recommend it. Whoever tells you it's a good idea is not your friend. Right, let's get stuck in again. Come, crazies.
How can we trust your rabble not to turn at this last moment? How many of your conscripts have family bonds to the Vendrian Guard? It is decided. The disfavored will take the vanguard of the assault. It is the only way to assure success before the edict comes to pass.
His roar pulses your eardrums, his face reddening as he yells.
Oh, you're so young. We can forgive you for being stupid. Without your Archon of Stone to bring down those walls, you're out of your element. Only the chorus has the numbers required to swarm the walls from all sides. We will lead the vanguard of this battle.
The best the chorus could accomplish would be leaving a ramp-shaped pile of corpses propped up against the walls for my warriors to use. Their fortifications are not a concern. Even understaffed, my Earthshakers could breach the masonry in short order.
Another brilliant idea. Cairn's cult is, we're sure, every bit as trustworthy and sane as the late Archon of Stone himself. You did notice the spire at the center of the citadel? Hard to miss it, being only the tallest thing on the horizon and such. Certainly your Earth mages won't do anything stupid like, say, breaking the spire's foundation. What could possibly go wrong?
You hear the voices in your head. We love saying that man's name, Cairn. Just to watch him squirm. Graven Ash had so much hair back before he met us.
I trust them more than I trust your circus of rapists, sellswords, and turncoat tearsmen. Tunon's Fatebinder has arrived.
Why aren't you marching towards the Ascension Hall? My missions... The Echoes trip were a success with little help from the disfavored. Yeah, I'm not here to gain points in this conversation.
Nothing would please us more than to be done with this wretched valley. Perhaps if we had more support from the disfavored, and from the court.
Now that we are all assembled, I want reports. The Scarlet Chorus was going to resolve the Oathbreaker presence in the Outer Valley. What became of that?
Yes, what did become of that? We should know already, yet we do not. If we are not mistaken, the Fatebinder played a pivotal role in this operation. Fifth Eye, shed light on this baffling question.
Oops. The Fatebinder did indeed assist the chorus in a fashion. The Oathbreakers were cut down, but the Fatebinder's wrath spared none, and Captain Forlorn was not taken alive. Much to our disappointment, the Fatebender seems to have applied disfavored justice.
And look what showing them mercy has done for us. My scouts report seeing chorus thugs fleeing your camp, defecting back to the enemy. They are abusing your mercy, and you either don't notice or don't care. The former is negligence, the latter is treachery.
I was asked to lend a warrior's hand and did just that. Be grateful or be silent. I disagree. We would have made a perfect captive, but he was a raging zealot with a death wish. Capture wasn't an option.
Iron Marshal, I understand we've established a foothold across the Matani. Report.
Securing the Matani was a gruesome affair. An agent of the School of Tides still lives, and the river was turning against us. Despite our losses, the day ended in success. Echo Call Crossing, though victory came at a great cost. When it came time to secure the nearby Echo Call village, there was a distressing discovery. The villagers had been stashing iron weaponry, no doubt stolen from our supply lines. Commander Atanio wished to burn the village, but the chorus disagreed, and the Fatebinder backed their claim. Their leader, Captain Matani Sibyl, was bested in combat and taken captive by the Scarlet Chorus, despite the disfavour. Taking the leader on the operation, the Fatebinder felt it necessary to apply the Chorus doctrine to the captives.
A most wise judgment, good Fatebinder. The Oathbreaker captain will no doubt provide hours of entertainment, and perhaps even some useful information.
There, with a loud chuckle, gingerly snatching the sceptre out of the air as it falls. You hear the voices in your head. She has been most delectable treat, that one. So obstinate, so inarticulate in her flailing defiance. Some things are best savoured in slow, tantalising doses. We must thank you once again for delivering her to us.
This will be just like Stalwart, when your own conscripts chose suicide over service to the chorus. She'll be no different than the others, petulant, uncooperative, and motivated to feed you false information.
Arguing over this is meaningless. Resolving the edict matters most of all. Perhaps some Tearsmen are smart enough to choose death over being associated with the Scarlet Chorus. Odd. You think the Tearsmen so pathetic and harmless, yet you seem pathologically afraid. Or they might teach the chorus.
The Fatebinder is right. We argue over trivialities when we should be closing the vice on the Oathbreakers. Let us march on the double. The disfavored will lead the charge.
Does anybody else ever look at the text rather than what's going on in the picture? But if there was no subtitles, you'd just watch the picture, or is that just me?
You mean the Scarlet Chorus should lead the charge? Over 2/3 of your legion remains trapped outside the valley. Only the Chorus can bring to bear the strength and numbers this assault requires. Kairos' Day of Swords approaches, and our allies in the disfavored and the court refuse to work with us. There is clearly only one reason for this. Graven Ash and Tunon have allied against us. You conspire to rob us of our deserved glory.
So he's lost his marbles. We see how it really is. You're all against us. Yeah, no, enough bickering. We're running out of time. Conspiracy, you're the one who's acted the fool this whole time. If you two are unwilling to work together as fate brand, I will order you to do so. Yeah, let's try that.
With whom do you stand?
Now is not the time for compromise. One of us will have the honor of completing this glorious conquest. We know you will choose wisely. You will march, Minor Wrath. Lose favour, that's a worse one. That is favoured will lead. Very major favour, very major wrath. Scholars will lead, very major wrath. No, that is favoured, screw
You
it.
honor us, as I knew you would. You have made the right choice. The disfavored have stood at the forefront of battle since the first days of the war, and now we have the honor of winning this final battle.
Our beloved chorus! We have too many lives to protect. We can't allow your foolish decision to destroy us all!
No, we did not work so hard, only to be denied our rightful glory in the end. You will die with the disfavored.
You would dare harm me and our guest from the court? By Kairos' word, this means war! How did it come to this?
You rouse consciousness to start growing, swatting his hand toward the thinning green mist where the voice once stood a moment ago. We will have to take the without the chorus's help. Are you sure you wish to go to war against the chorus?
Just old soldier reflexes. Couldn't be sure if it was trying a simple illusion or a bolt of fire. Either way, needed to be sure my guests didn't perish in my war tent. Wouldn't be able to live that one down. What other choice am I given? It is clear the voices of Narat would endanger all of us out of vanity. Besides, we all know when this war is over, someone must rule and protect the Tears. So I will start protecting the Tears from the depravity of the Scarlet Chorus. Yes, and instead of having false allies on our side, at least we can march on the Citadel knowing full well who is friend and foe. And it goes without saying, the disfavored needs you now for this glorious battle. Please speak with the Iron Marshal. She will give you the specifics of our plan. The Archon of Secrets left behind one of his spies. Perhaps we should send her back to her master in pieces.
Barrack's armor makes a discordant sound of iron bending under pressure. Everyone assembled in the room looks at him.
Something to say, Barrack?
Nothing at present, Archon. Forgive the interruption.
With vague hope in otherwise impersonal stance. Verses with me. Save your fury for the battlefield. I won't stand by another violation of the blue flag.
You would harbor the Archon's henchmen in your company? This is aiding and abetting the voices of Narat. I cannot stand for it.
Right. You can and you will. She's necessary to my work, which puts her under the court's protection. She can't tell us about the secret, the Scarlet Chorus, or the voices around. She's dead. Maybe I want the voices to think I'm being carefully observed. Draw your weapon. Agreed. She can't be allowed to live. Let verse go. Save your fury for the battlefield. I won't stand another violation of the blue flag. No, she's with me.
You are playing a dangerous game, Binder. If you wish to hold a venomous serpent so close, I will allow you your own self-destruction. Now leave me. When you are ready to join the assault, speak to the Iron Marshal.
Could we not simply break it?
Everybody out. Right, however, that seems to me to be a really good place to call the stream for tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure streaming, and I think, yeah, this is definitely a good place to call it. So I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you for watching. I appreciate anybody and everybody that took part in the stream. Again, I stream 3 times a week. Check out my Twitter. It's Twitter/Mortis Gaming. Come and check me out. It's always a great pleasure. I look forward to seeing you again Sunday. Thank you very much. The stream is going to stop, but I will be around in the chat for the next couple of minutes. So hopefully, if you're interested, I will see you there. Have fun and good evening.